Hi guys, how we doing? How's everyone going? Hope you're having a great day. So guys, I just wanted to share a little tip that I like to do. And actually it's very, very interesting because what you end up doing, okay, is that you're just looking at raw price action, okay? You're not looking at anything else. And I like to do this because you tend to find that you see and recognize a lot more with a plain chart, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to briefly go over a few weeks of the trading and show you what I do just for a bit of fun. And I find it really helps me narrow down what I'm looking for in the market. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to have a blank chart. I'm going to replay it and show you what I'm looking at in price action. Okay. And then hopefully you guys do the same. And the more and more you practice this, the better you're going to get. All right. So as you can see here, guys, price has gone up. Okay, it's broken up pretty impulsively. Okay, it's giving us a little break. So I expect it at the minute to continue. Okay, so what we're seeing here, guys, is this candles are becoming a little bit smaller. Okay, so are we going to have an ascending channel, which will tell us that the market will reverse? Okay, and as you can see here, for me, it's gone up, broke that low, come back down, broke this high. Okay, now will this give me a retrace candle? Because if it does, then it's telling me clearly that we are ascending and that we're likely to drop out. Okay, so let's have a look at that, guys, see what happens next. Retrace candle. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the market will start dropping, okay, which it has. But what are you seeing here, guys? That's a telltale sign. Okay, even though we knew it was going to drop there, now I'm seeing these wicks here. Okay, becoming descending, which I can see on the hourly because I've studied the charts. But these large wicks here are telling me that price is also not willing to go down just yet and that it can go back up. Okay, so we will wait and see what happens, but I'm pretty sure it will drop back up. Okay, pop back up. Okay, and there it is, popping back up. Again, what are we doing? We've got this pop up. We saw these large wicks, and I wouldn't be surprised whether it goes up. Okay, but how are we going up, guys? Okay, straight away, what we want to see is when we see candles and wicks that come down like this, we want to see some sort of momentum to go upwards, showing us that this trend here is continuing. Okay, but are we seeing that? No. Okay, because once we broke up, come back down, it's just sort of ranged. Okay, now again, we've just broken these highs, broken these highs. Now, is this going to retrace? Let's have a look. Yes, it's showing us that momentum is not fantastic to the upside and that we can expect price to drop down. Okay. Now you can see again in price action, it's very range bound, wicks on each side, but we've taken out this high here and we've retraced. So I wouldn't be surprised whether we drop down. And there you go, starting to drop down. Okay, we've seen this large wick, gives us a warning sign before that candle came out that it's likely to pop back up a little bit. Okay. And there you go, price has continued down. Okay, but what's happened again, guys, like I keep telling you, it's broken this low, it's retraced. Okay, it's showing us that it doesn't really have any momentum to the downside. Okay, so it quite easily could pop back up just like it did there. Okay, now again, we're breaking these highs, showing us a candle. Even when we got to these major highs here, there isn't too much momentum. So again, if I see a retrace candle here, I wouldn't be surprised whether this just drops out. Okay, and you can see now that price is just showing a range. Okay, what I would like to see next would be either we impulse upwards or we just take out this high and retrace. Okay, so as you can see, we took out that high retraced. What's that showing us? It's showing us that the market is ascending and likely to drop out than it is to go up. Okay, now we can tell this just by pure price action. Okay, and again, it's just taking out that high and retraced. It's telling us that it wants to drop. Okay, now just by this is why this exercise is so great, because actually we have a strategy. Okay, but if you start to learn to just read price action, then obviously when you're learning to take trades. You will see whether the market is ranging, whether it's ascending, descending. And that's why I keep telling you that the market is great when you have an ascending or descending channel. Okay, because when you have an ascending or descending channel, it's showing you that momentum is being reduced. Okay, that the momentum can't continue in that direction. Like here, it looks like it's popping up quite heavily, but what's happened every time we broke a high, retraced, broke a high, retraced? It's showing us that momentum can't continue in that direction and that it's going to drop down. Okay, and there you go. You can see the market starts to push down now. Big warning sign that I have here again is that even though we've pushed down, we've got these large wicks. Okay, so these are just areas that we've got to look at and say, okay, now I've got these large wicks. Is price going to break that impulsively, or is it going to start going back up because we've got these large wicks? Okay, and this is what the large wicks give us. It gives us a range within. So I wouldn't be surprised with this large wicks. We have a little range and then we drop. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Okay, and there's the little range and there's the drop. Okay, now again, as we've dropped, broke this low, we've retraced. We broke this low. What's going to happen next? Are we going to retrace or are we going to continue down? Okay, we've continued down. That's perfectly fine. Now, how are we going to be able to recognize when we're losing momentum at the bottom? Well, first thing is that this has come down and we've got these little candles. Okay, now what I would like to see is it's a drop and retrace. Okay, or it might pull back up and then drop. So let's have a look. Okay, so there you go. We drop back down. What's the next candle going to show us? Is it going to show us a retrace? If it does that, then it shows us that we are creating this descending nature and more likely to go up than down. Okay, retrace. Okay, now just because we've got a retrace here, it doesn't mean it has to go up straight away. It could drop back down and retrace. Like I say in my videos, it could just come back down, retrace, come back down, retrace, come back down, and then shoot up. Okay, because a descending nature, we don't know when that wants to stop until it breaks the most recent high. Okay, so we can keep going. As you can see here, slightly broke that, but again, are we going to get a retrace? Which we have. So it's showing us again, guys, that the momentum is not in the market. Okay, and again, we broke this low, got this large wick here, showing us that momentum is still descending and wants to go up. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised anytime soon if the market pops up. And there you go, market's popped up. But what's happened straight after? This is the thing, guys. Just because the market has shown us it's descending, okay, we also have to look at price action once it breaks the most recent high. Okay, now it's broke this most recent high, but it's retraced straight away. Okay, what is that telling us? It's telling us that this has no momentum to the upside. Even though we had a clue that it wants to go up, then when it's gone up, it's shown us that it wants to go down. Okay, so I wouldn't be now surprised because we've got these large wicks, broke the high and retrace, whether this goes down. Okay, and you can see there, just drop down. Okay, now guys, this is just a quick video I wanted to show you. It's an exercise that I love doing. I find it so much fun, and also I think you will learn massively from it. So guys, please have a go at it. Okay, it doesn't come overnight, but the more and more you practice like this, I'm telling you now, it will pay you in dividends. It will pay you massively with your trading. Okay guys, just something I wanted to share, just a little quick tip that I love doing, and I hope you all enjoy it.